What is something you found out late in life that you should have known earlier but you just didn't?
I had this pigmentation around my eyes that made me look like a raccoon. Look, it's completely gone. I used to have skin tags and I used to keep peeling them. I had pigmentation in my armpits that I used to keep scrubbing, thinking something's wrong with my skin, but I also started developing it on the back of my neck. I remember growing up, my parents used to say, you gotta scrub your neck, you gotta scrub your neck. And I bought a pumice stone and I used to scrub it like crazy until it almost bleed, until I realized it wasn't that I wasn't cleaning my neck, my hormones were out of whack. That was me, insulin resistant. My blood work was normal. I was also starting to develop the man boobs because your testosterone goes down and you start increasing estrogen. And for all the women watching, you start getting facial hair, your periods get irregular, and you just feel tired all the time. You also start developing a lot of fat around your neck, and sometimes you develop this hump on the back of your neck. And the crazy thing about all of this, your blood work will not show you this. So you could go to your doctor, and your doctor's never going to tell you what was causing all this to begin with. They'll send you to a dermatologist, they'll put you on a bunch of medications, but they'll never address the root cause, which is insulin resistance. So let's talk about what I did and what you can do as well. See, your insulin levels are high whenever you're eating. So you have to stop eating and allow your insulin levels to come down. See, this chart shows what happens to your body when you start fasting. Look at that. Within a few hours, your insulin levels start plummeting down. But when I was suffering with insulin resistance, I was following the traditional advice of having to eat every 2 hours to keep my metabolism high, which is so crazy if you think about it. If I'm eating every 2 hours, why would my body need to burn its fat for energy? Now look at all the other benefits that happen when you start fasting. But the medical system will not tell us about this. In fact, they tell you to do the opposite and they say fasting's dangerous. But if you control the insulin levels, you control all those symptoms, your insulin levels stay low, your body starts burning fat for energy. That's why the fat goes up and the weight loss goes up. You don't feel hungry, you don't feel tired. And all I've been doing all day so far is just fasting. I don't have brain fog. I don't feel tired. I feel like a lion that's ready to hunt. I feel focused. But the moment you eat, you're tired and you're dull and you're not productive.